In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on February 24, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Bruins versus Vancouver Canucks. The forthcoming clash between the Boston Bruins and the Vancouver Canucks is set to unfold at the renowned Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia. As the teams prepare to face off, the Boston Bruins, boasting a commendable season record of 34 wins, 12 losses, and 12 draws, currently reign supreme at the pinnacle of the Eastern Conference. On the opposing end, the Vancouver Canucks, with a noteworthy record of 37 victories, 16 defeats, and 6 draws, claim the top spot in the Western Conference. A noteworthy encounter occurred earlier this month, where the Bruins emerged victorious over the Canucks with a decisive 4-0 final score. Eager to reverse their fortune, the Vancouver Canucks find themselves in dire need of a triumph following a disheartening 4-game losing streak. Returning home from a challenging 3-game road trip, there is a palpable sense of determination to secure a victory on their home turf and break the streak. Notably, the Canucks also carry the weight of seeking redemption, having suffered a shutout loss against the Bruins in their previous encounter this month in Boston. Anticipating a spirited performance, I am inclined to predict a resurgent display from the Canucks, allowing them to reclaim their position at the summit of the league. Therefore, the Vancouver Canucks money line emerges as our full game side pick. In recent outings, the Vancouver Canucks have displayed vulnerability in their defense, conceding a notable number of goals per game. Despite this defensive struggle, they have managed to maintain parity in scoring, aligning with their season average offensive performance. The Boston Bruins, armed with a potent power play, are poised to exploit the Canucks' recent penalty-killing challenges. The Canucks, currently grappling with a penalty kill percentage of 66.7% in their last 5 games, face a daunting task against the Bruins' offensive prowess. Considering the offensive capabilities of the Canucks coupled with their defensive shortcomings, our comprehensive game prediction leans towards an outcome surpassing the projected total. Consequently, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Maple Leafs versus Colorado Avalanche. On Saturday, the highly anticipated clash between 2 powerhouse teams in the NHL is set to unfold at Ball Arena as the Colorado Avalanche play host to the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto squad currently holds the formidable position of 3rd in the Atlantic Division, boasting an impressive 72 points in 56 games and flaunting a commendable 6-game winning streak. On the opposing front, Colorado commands the 2nd spot in the Central Division, amassing 75 points in 58 games. Despite their solid standing, the Avalanche have encountered a bit of turbulence lately, recording a 4-4-2 record in their last 10 contests. The impending matchup presents a genuine toss-up between 2 exceptional teams. Toronto, renowned for their prowess on the road, showcases a remarkable 17-6 record in away games and has emerged victorious in 3 of their last 4 encounters in Colorado. The recent triumph against the reigning Stanley Cup champions has undoubtedly bolstered the Maple Leafs' confidence, whereas the Avalanche have experienced some fluctuations in their performance over the past 10 games. In such closely contested matchups, my inclination tends to lean towards the underdog, aiming to maximize potential rewards in light of the inherent risks. The Leafs, currently riding a wave of success and armed with formidable offensive capabilities, seem to offer significant value in this matchup. Although Colorado stands out as one of the premier home teams in the league, the impending clash appears poised to be a coin flip. Given these circumstances, the Toronto Maple Leafs money line is our full game side pick. Both teams entering this showdown boast positions among the top 4 scoring offenses in the NHL. Each side boasts a standout offensive player in their respective conferences, with Austin Matthews for the Maple Leafs and Nathan MacKinnon for the Avalanche. Notably, in 4 of their last 5 meetings, these formidable squads have collectively tallied 8 goals or more, significantly surpassing the set 6.5 total for this game. Toronto has consistently exceeded the over threshold in 4 of their last 6 games, mirroring Colorado's trend of surpassing the over mark mark in 3 of their last 5 encounters, with Toronto holding a 30-24-2 record on the over this season and Colorado showcasing a 34-22-2 record on the over this year. The defensive performances of both teams place them just within the top 20 in goals against. Consequently, my expectation leans towards a high-scoring affair, making over the projected total our recommended full-game total pick. Minnesota Wild versus Seattle Kraken. In the thriving Emerald City, a clash unfolds on the ice between 2 Western Conference teams with aspirations of ascending the playoff ladder. The Minnesota Wild embark on a journey westward to face off against the Seattle Kraken on a Saturday night. The Wild engaged in a rigorous back-to-back schedule, commencing with a Friday night matchup against the Oilers on the road. Their previous outing on Tuesday saw them succumb to a 6-3 defeat at the hands of the Winnipeg Jets in another away game. Seattle, on the other hand, enjoyed a home victory on Thursday night against the Canucks, securing a 5-2 triumph. The historical backdrop reveals that in the 7 encounters between these teams, the Wild have asserted dominance with a 5-2 advantage, clinching victories in the last 3 meetings, including a decisive 3-0 road win on December 10, 2023. Since the inception of the Seattle Kraken into the NHL, a total of 7 face-offs have transpired between these 2 teams. In this period, the Minnesota Wild have exhibited absolute supremacy, boasting a 5-2 record in their head-to-head meetings, with the last 3 games ending in their favor. The encounters on Seattle's home turf witnessed a victory for the Kraken in the initial meeting, but the Wild retaliated strongly, clinching the subsequent 3 matches with an impressive combined scoreline of 8-2. With an opportunity to level the playing field in the wild card race alongside division rivals Blues and Predators, this road game assumes significant importance for the Wild. Oddsmakers might be favoring the Kraken due to their home advantage, but the true value lies with the Minnesota Wild and the enticing plus money. The Wild emerge as the superior team overall, clinching victory in 3 consecutive encounters, with the Kraken and emerging triumphant in 5 of the last 6 meetings. Notably, the Wild have amassed 13 road wins this season, establishing them as a formidable force in this matchup. Consequently, the Minnesota Wild money line is our full game side pick. Heading into the Friday night showdown against the Oilers, the Minnesota Wild showcased a propensity for high-scoring games, with the over posting a 27-25-2 mark in their initial 54 games of the season. The Wild maintained an average total of 6.45 goals per game throughout the season, only marginally dropping to 6.41 goals per game on the road. In contrast, the Seattle Kraken entered this game with the under posting a 29-23-4 record for the season, including a 5-4-1 record in their last 10 games. The Kraken have witnessed an average total of 5.57 goals per game this season, escalating to 5.88 goals per game when playing at home. Despite both teams lacking top-tier goaltending in recent years, they have consistently witnessed solid play in the net. In the 7 encounters between them, the under has prevailed with a 4-2-1 record, culminating in a combined average of merely 3.4 goals per game. Delving further into recent performances, the under has manifested as a trend, with a 7-3 record for the Wild in their past 10 overall games. Apart from a notable 10-goal outburst against the Canucks, the Wild maintain an average of under 3 goals per game over this period. Similarly, the Kraken have seen the under prevail with a 5-4-1 record, conceding just 2.4 goals per game during this time frame. Consequently, a goaltender showdown is anticipated, making under the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.